No, no, no. Twitch. How do I... Uh-oh. It's gonna play some random person's stream who's on the front page. We don't give a shit about that. Help! Ugh, please, stop telling me things. I don't want to see this. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. In class overlay activate. Bam. Bam. Okay, it's on. King of the Castle overlay activated. Should be on. Any confirmers? Mod check. Mod checkers? Any mod checkers? Confirmed. Okay. Might have to move. That tells you if the game linked. Yeah, so there's some new stuff. I'm connected. I'm gonna make a new dynasty. So they've just updated the game the other day, and I think you can now join the game. If you have the game, you can. I think you can boot up the game and enter the code and choose your what faction you want to join in it by booting up the game yourself. But you don't have to play through the Twitch extension. You don't need a code. Oh, never mind. I don't know then. But they have done a lot of new things. Oh, right. Oh, if you own the game and you have your Twitch connected, you can do join, and then you can pick your faction. Okay. And you can change your pronouns at any point, and you can also. They added a bunch of new events and new schemes, and there's a scheme called Loyalist, which is to support the crown and win the game somehow. So who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen, chat? Merlin, Peepers. So do we want to set a new dynasty? Or not name is the visiting. Are there any new customizations actually before we do that? Let's just have a little quick peepers. So obviously I have my two Twitch ones for me. Are there any Wait, what are these? Bum ba bum ba ba da dum ba bum. I think there's a lot of new shields. For sure. But I don't need to worry about these, I don't think, because I'm just playing as myself. But I think... Flintsact, welcome, thank you for the follow. It's T Dynasty name, what should be the, Brujorkians. And I will be she, her. Oh wait, no, I'll be they, them. Because it is non-binary day today. Happy NB day, everybody. So I will embrace the NB. We're gonna play on Twitch. We have the extension. Okay. Do we want to get the wheel? Counts, Baron, Chiefs. Wheel. It's spinning. It's spinning. Okay. Barons. Wait. Woo, Barons. Okay, so Barons won. Okay. Okay. Wee. Grandees. Okay. Wee. Who in chat does own the game? True. Who in chat does own the game? Not counts. Don't do it. It's doing it. It counts. Counts. So we got Barons, Grandees, and Counts. Okay. Yeah, maybe the game doesn't need to be open. I think you just need to... Okay. So, you can now join, everybody. Do !join and then pronoun. I think you can change your pronouns whenever you like now. So, don't really worry too much about that. Also, you can choose what faction you want to be in now. But do try to keep the factions balanced. If you own the game, you can choose your faction. Do try to keep the factions reasonably balanced. Smiley face. Do both pronouns and faction? Nice. Oh, wow, wow. So, !join. But yeah, new. So it says players who own the game can type join region. Merlin and Zaf on Grandees. Typical. Typical. Shaking my ass. Shaking my entire arse region. Do you only choose faction on this screen? Oh, really? Oh, that's kind of sad. Well, we can sit here for a little minute. Oh, I might have to have my tablet. We'll sit here for a sec. I'll just have my tablets. To prevent faction hopping? That's fair. Yeah, I'll let everybody do a join, and I can... I was a bit worried last night when as I was saying, when I was like D&Ding, I was like nodding off. And at one point I went, oh no, I need to have my tablets. I think I had one of my, I remember having one of my, like, migraine tablets, but I put my dose to 2 a night. And I was like, so then like 2 hours later I went, oh, I only had one of those. And I didn't have any of my other tablets. And I was like, that was silly. So I had like all of my other tablets. And then I thought to myself, wait, is that what I did? And then I was like, oh no, have I just taken like double tablets? And then I was having a big crisis with myself about whether I just like had twice as many, like, overdosed on all my tablets. But I woke up in the morning and I felt fine. So, hopefully. Extension screwed you? Extension to Grandees with your account? What the heck? Don't faction hop in this screen. Oh no. Okay, should we get going? People will just have to hop in later on. I'm gonna hit begin. Bong. 555 is pretty balanced. Okay. We don't need a tutorial, we played the game before. We're Gucci, yeah. So, which one do we normally start on? Counseling? Why is it I don't need a tutorial, chat. Now that you're the monarch, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. Your nobles hail from all across the kingdom. The desolate east, the scorching south, and of course, the bleak march. Introduce yourself to the Council of the East. This player's premium noble. It's Nikki. An honor to finally make your acquaintance, Your Grace. May you escape the doom that befell your predecessor. I'm going to have to move my face slightly onto the side. Just a twinge. A twinge, chat. My face. There we go, I guess. Okay. Sphystix. Good the grandees. May the ninth god bless your reign, your majesty. I trust you will conduct yourself with honor and faith. The barons. Hail and well met, my liege. Under your leadership, we'll whip this kingdom into shape, And with that, the introductions are done. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices and the nobles argue with each other and demand your favour. Nails your accent? I know Viz. Nailed it. Perfect. You sigh and sit back. Is this what the council is like? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs. Coronation. Wait, that's not Coronation Street, is it? That's EastEnders. Your Majesty, I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time. Wait, shouldn't I be giving the orders now? Of course, Your Majesty, but to delay any longer would be to make the nobles, well, restless, I would say. And, you know, when the nobles get restless, they do take their daggers and they do look for the nearest back. Well, very well then. What must I do? As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. But it's my coronation! Yes, but this isn't an absolute monarchy, Your Majesty. Everything has to be run past a council vote. Even this. Shall we call the nobles in? Okay, here it is, chat. Voting, listen. Okay, so, do we host a lavish party with jugglers and fountains of wine? Proceed with a religious ceremony that honours the ninth god? Do we throw the monarch into the river? Ridiculous. Do we troops shall bear the monarch through the streets atop a shield? What are we going for? Do a vote, chat. There you go. There you go. Exclamation mark vote. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? What are you buying? What are you selling? Grandees for A? Gosh, we haven't even got a scheme yet, and the Grandees are... Look at this. What the heck? Wait! Can't believe this. Wait, no. Ah! Grundy's are tight. Tight. Well, it's currently a tie. Search of my southern husband. Well, hi there. Wouldn't quite be the same if I wasn't looking for my husband. Oh hell, rockets come in and broke the ties, or any more Grundy's nuts that can do a vote. If only there was a fifth Grundy and Joe. If only Joe were here to vote for A to tie it off again, you know. That would be real nice. Grundy's nuts are here to juggle these nuts. Well, guess I'm gonna have to do countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guess I'm going in the river. Well, I do declare. It is decided. The monarch shall be thrown in the river. Let me get changed out of my nice robes. The nobles pick you up and carry you out to the Treadwater River, hurtling you into the shallow water with a chair. You climb back up the bank, soaking wet. The Chancellor steps forward and places the crown upon your head. Is it your imagination, or some of the nobles' stifling giggles? Okay, what's my path to victory, chat? Your Majesty, the first few years of your reign are the most difficult. You're new and unproven. The nobles of the council will scheme against you, hoping to kick you off the throne and put their puppet claimant in your place. Those fools couldn't scheme their way out of a paper bag. Better monarchs than you have been toppled by their treacherous nobles, Your Majesty. To defeat their schemes, you must secure an heir and prove you are worthy of the crown by completing an ambition. My question is, when you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? What shall I do though, chat? Jade, how are you? Shall I go for military, 654, stability, which is currently 6, authority, which is only 4, farming, which is 576, pretty good, trade, which is 546, or saint, which is 647. Are we playing Europa Universalis? Feel like death? Oh, Jade. I think that I shall pick stability. An admirable aim. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's stability as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. Bong! Bertha, of the Nightcharm bloodline, powerful Marcher Elder stands before the blazing hearth, shouting and swearing. When... bloody hell, she's like Northern. When have the barons of the March backed down from a fight? Never! You know, I know you'll never... Yeah, I'll do what it takes to put me, the rightful queen, on the throne. Queen of the North. Aye, chat barons. What you gonna go for? You're gonna go for doppelganger, lowest defiance, intimidation, race stability, propaganda, lower stability. What are you gonna pick, mate? Barons. I have just picked raise stability, but can we not go with this accent? What do you mean? What? You don't like that accent? It's fine. It's great. You know nothing, Jon Snow. Oh, 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 oh. He's a damn bastard. Okay. Is that what we're going for? We've got a couple. We've got 2 more. You know, if Night Charm and Antichrist want to throw a thing in there, you can also choose perfect accent. Is it a bastard? Okay, are you also going for raise stability? Yeah? Going like... Okay. Voting is closed. Intimidation, raise stability. Barons plan to hold the monarch hostage in their own palace. First, they must lull the spymaster into a false sense of security. To advance their scheme, the barons must raise stability to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Pascalo of the Merlinovich lineage, infamous southern elder, stands bathed in sunshine, ranting in a fury. A false pretender occupies the throne while my claim is ignored. Grandees of the South, this is a stain on our honor. We must not allow it to go unanswered. Okay, Grandees, you want to do raise treasury with an uprising, raise own farming in a fervor, or excommunicado with lower stability. Everybody going for fucking stability. Farming, stability, or treasury. Barons are doing increased stability. I'm doing increased stability. Okay, looks like the Grandees are choosing raise farming. Okay. Okay. Okay, Grandees, they're raising their farming. The Grandee claimant Pascalo has been chosen by the Night God to be the next king. He's promised a miracle. Food for all. I really want to see, I really, really hope we get to see from the counts, the new one, the new thing to aid the monarch. Loyalist. I really hope we get to see Loyalist. I think there's a couple of new ones, but the Loyalist is like the big new one. Zavok of the Caradin dynasty, well-known political fixer, leans delicately on a podium, sighing. My fellow counts, in ancient times the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false monarch Vizti wears the crown. Counts, do you want to do sorcery, raise authority, subterfuge, lower stability, or blood ritual, highest farming? Sorcery does sound like... I don't think I've heard of sorcery before. Sorcery does sound new. Blood Ritual is definitely one we've had before, and so is Subterfuge. Sorcery, I'm pretty sure I've not seen Sorcery. Like brown sauce? Yeah. HP sauce. Waiter, what kind of sorcery is this? That's tomato ketchup, that is. Aye, tomato ketchup. It's a bit of barbecue. Help, we need more counts. We've only got 2 votes. Devil, Amphibian, Azul, quick. We need more votes. Anyone. Vote now. Vote that. No, Amphibian, not B. Oh no. Stop the count. Oh no. Oh, not C. Oh. Oh, god damn it. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, no. Ah, fucking hell. Well, looks like we go for highest farming. I mean, it spices the game up a bit. I really want to see sorcery. Okay. Well, off we go. Shaking my head. Boop, boop. The Count's plan to summon an ancient famine demon that will devastate all other regions, paving a clear path to the throne. First, they must ensure the East can withstand a famine. To advance their scheme, the Counts must be the region with the highest farming in 4 seasons. It's okay, because the Counts and the Grandees are going to have a farming off. And the Barons and myself are going to have to decide whether or not we want to fuck over each other's stability. So that's going to be... I can adopt a law. Yeah, I know how the game works. I guess I'll just take Iron Choice. Exact. Both ahead already? True. What does this say? So the Saint or Sinner, something about currency, and picking my honor guard. What's this say? The South has been prosperous of late, but my tax collectors are reporting suspicious coins in the latest takings. The whole region is awash with fake money. Council needs to act. No fake money, chat. Tell everyone in the South to examine their coins and return any duds. Decreasing trade, decreasing stability, and decreasing authority. Offer substantial reward for counterfeit if counterfeiters are caught. Increasing stability but lowering the treasury. Or order our artificers to invent a new coin that's harder to counterfeit. Time to mint the Viz coin. It's an NFT. We're gonna switch to exclusively to NFTs. I think just go crazy, chat. This is all on you, honestly. I'll let the nobles decide. I'll let the nobles decide. Ooh, sudden pivot to B there by the Barons. Hard B pivot. B's nuts. Oh, Viz. Okay, looks like we're going for B. Bum bum. Okay, offer a substantial reward if they're caught. So that cost us a lot of money. Over the next few weeks, bounty hunters root out the counterfeiters in the cellars, hideouts, and back rooms across the south. More than 100 forgers face the noose. All those bounties are eye-wateringly expensive, of course. The public trust in currency soars. Controversy erupts when it's revealed that one of the counterfeiting rings is led by Grandee Joe von Hoff himself. Of course, his fake gold is confiscated at once. I'm sorry, I just need a little extra cash. Joe, I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. Well, we just confiscated Joe's money, so all that money we spent on bounties, we immediately got back. Oh, Joe. Sorry, Joe. We're gonna have to hang Joe with the rest of the counterfeiters. Hang me? Like a common peasant? At least grant me the dignity of an axe. Joe is led away and met the noose. Oh no. Not forget this? That was what Joe's one of it. Listen. You know, you do a counterfeit, you get the hang. Oh no. Joe shouldn't have been a criminal. Yeah, you just shouldn't. If you do a criminal, then you get criminaled. It's not a crime if you don't get caught. Oh my god, it says all. All I'm saying is, every grandee claims to have a saint in their ancestry. Your great-great-grandfather was probably a common dullard. Now, you shut your mouth, you hedgehorn puzzlewit. His name was St. Umber, and he defeated the werewolf of Anjar by turning it into dust in an instant, according to my grandmother. Zaf? If you're so sure, how about a little wager? A bag of gold says your ancestor was no saint. You're on. Not another petty dispute. Please don't break out into a duel. Count, Mr. Zilmaro. Count Mr. Zilmaro is spreading damnable lies about my great-great-grandfather. If you really think he was a saint, then dig him up. All saints are incorruptible. Even after death, they don't decay. Very well. I'll request the council's permission to exhume my ancestor and prove this fool wrong. Okay. So, Zaf. Should Zaf be allowed to dig up their ancestor? A. Grant permission for the body to be exhumed, 60% faith roll. No, the dead people should stay underground, increases defiance. Or ask the Archbishop to check the church's records instead, 70% stability roll. Dig out, you're dead. Dig out, you're dead, chat. Dig out, you're dead. Honestly, I won. I'm gonna Monarch's vote, exhume the body. Exhume the body! Yes, exhume. Exhume, 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 exhume. Exhume for science. Exhume. 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 Well, because if it's a success and Zaf's thing isn't actually a saint, then it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Everybody's gonna freak the fuck out. It's gonna be crazy time. Okay, here we go. 60%. You ready? Oh, okay. What do you mean success? What do you mean? Okay, here we go. Bumper. Nah, bless you, Your Majesty. Now, where's my shovel? A few days later, the body... No! It failed! The body's exhumed from its resting place in the southern necropolis. Grandee Zaf is horrified to discover nothing but a mouldering skeleton. Ha! Some saint. I think you owe me an apology. Gah! I was so sure. Word spreads quickly of Grandee Zaf's humiliation. The faith in the church weakens as a result. Oh no. Oh, I really wanted that to be a saint, and just for the craziness of it all. Well, I gotta pick my honor guard now, chat. Now that you're a monarch, you need personal protection. Wah! I could plunge my sword into your heart right now, could I not? I suppose so. You need an honor guard to keep you safe from such dangers, Your Majesty. Fortunately, this is a political decision. What about my Palace Watch? Hoorah! Don't make me laugh, Your Majesty. These tin soldiers can keep out the riffraff. Do you expect them to stand up to a warlock or a child of the Viper? Or me, for that matter? Oh. What are my options? Each region offers a selection of elite guards. Counts with the Knights of the Order of the Drowned Rose, the Grandees with the fierce battle nuns of the Sisterhood of Steel. The Barons offer a squad of battle-hardened veteran soldiers. think carefully, Your Majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries. They'll be loyal to coin above all. What should we do, chat? What should we do? So... do... We kind of already pissed off the Grandees by executing Joe. And we don't trust their battle nuns. Should we go with the march? I have made my decision. I will choose the veterans of the march. I've done it, chat. I've gambit. Veterans arrive a few weeks late. They march into the throne room in perfect formation before lining up behind your throne, hands on their sword hilts. Each soldier sports a bigger scar than the last. Okay, there we go. We've got some very scarred boys. Okay, it's building time. So, do you want to fund A, to lower Baron's farming, B, to increase overall stability, C, to increase Count's trade, D, to decrease stability, E, to increase the Grandees' farming, or F, to lower overall authority? I'm gonna click start, so you better be ready, chat. Funding is go. Exclamation mark fund, and letter, and then money. 1? Zaf, what do you mean 1? What do you mean? So I'm spending 1 gold? This is bullshit. I can't believe this. Zaf's only spending 1 gold in a video game. Time's up. Read the wrong one? Uh-oh. Okay, so stability is increased. God, we're so fucking stable, chat. Nightsham put a lot of money into that, and the Grandees have increased their farming, so Grandees and Counts are currently tied. If the Grandees farming goes up any more, then the Counts will no longer have the highest farming. Make note, chat. Make note. Oh, I've got to find myself a spouse. In the twisty passages of your castle, you can avoid your advisors, the nobles, even the spymaster. There's one person you can't avoid. Your mother. Why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's been almost a year. But mother, I don't want to get married. Nonsense. You can't rule, a monarch can't rule alone. Don't worry. I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What's your preference? Men, women, or don't you mind? Mumsy. Women, please, Mumsy. Excellent. I'll send out messages to the most influential nobles and families in the kingdom and see what they have to offer. Thank you, Mumsy. The abomination. Alright, my beloved. Oh, Zaf. Your Highness, I have something to confess. Terrible mistake. I was desperate to prove my ancestor St. Umber was a saint after all, so I sought out a witch who lived in a giant snail shell in the desert. I paid her to summon my ancestor's spirit back to his old bones so I could ask him about his sainthood, but the ritual went wrong. My ancestor rose as a living skeleton. He killed the witch, ran off into the night. You fool! Dark magic, necromancy. I should have burnt you at the stake for this abomination. Grandee Zaf should be burned at the stake. Defiance is increased. Faith is increased. Trade is decreased. Military is decreased. And stability is decreased. Task them with hunting down the abomination they created. 40% military roll. Or let them off with a warning. Defiance is decreased. Faith is decreased. Trade is decreased. Military is decreased. Stability is decreased. No, chat. Take pity, says Zaf. I don't know. I don't know, chat. Something about... Oh, I don't know. I feel like we gotta go with A or B. I don't really feel like we want to give Zaffa off with a warning. I feel like they've kind of done a little bit of illegal necromancy here. I feel like A or B. I'm gonna let you vote. I'm not gonna intervene. But I feel like I don't feel like C is like. I feel like if you're voting C, I feel like Joe. Oh my gosh. Joe! Joe and Viz, what is this Grandee betrayal? I can't believe this. I can't believe this Grandee betrayal that's happening here. Oh my word. Okay, we gotta hope for this high percentage military roll, or not, if we want to see this chaos continue. I need blood. It's Joe's heir is vengeful. Oh my god. I can't believe this. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Bum, bam. Grandee Zaf gathers up a full force of troops and rides out into the desert to hunt down their undead creation. When they return, carrying a full sack of bones, broken bones, the abomination has been dealt with, though it killed many of my soldiers, causing them to rot from the inside out. I drew my sword and... You expect praise? All you have done is fix your own mistake. They stared daggers at each other. You sense a rift developing between the Grandees and the church? Oh, a rift! Well, you did it. You saved the day. From the north, Jon Snow. Bad news, your majesty. We've suffered an extremely poor harvest, its exec. Unseasonably bad weather is to blame. Oh no, the march's farming is now needful. That's a shame. Fortunately, it will be a tough winter. That's it. I said that's a shame. Oh, Jam. I feel like I didn't. I said that's a shame, and I was expecting something like them to say we could use some help or something, and then that was kind of it. I feel like I chose the wrong response. I feel like I kind of was quite dismissive there, and now now they're not. Yeah, I said good luck with the starving. You're pretty fucked now. Okay, well, I get to choose who the attacks. Breaking news. Visty responds to famine with Lamau. Okay. Well, I mean... Guess I could be mean on the barons and make myself some more money. Pepe laugh. Pepe laugh. Oh, let's have a look at our options for our marriage. I've found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young woman for each of the 3 kingdoms. Choose wisely. You'll be securing a powerful alliance. Yes, yes, mother, I know. I don't even get to meet them. There's no time for sentiment. You'll just need to match a match that befits your station and suits your political needs. She whisks away a cloth from the first portrait. This is Matilda, the eldest daughter of the Eastern General Amphibian Dynasty. Apparently they're ahead of her time getting her to smile for this portrait. She's not smiling, chat. She's not smiling. She spends most of her time indoors poring over musty tomes. Half the East are in love with her, apparently. The other half hate her. She's an intriguing candidate. From the south, Casilda, the eldest daughter of the Vistix lineage. She's reputed to have an ego the size of the sun. There's nothing wrong with confidence, right? She's very pretty, very pretty. She got into trouble with the Inquisition for her interest in potion brewing and the occult. She shows no signs of quitting. Fortunately, she lacks the common touch. Peasants have some troubling nicknames for her. Biz, I canonically had sex. Yeah, it's true. I mean, she likes potion brewing and the occult, so, you know, maybe, you don't want a wife witch? Maybe wife witch, unless. Not bad at all. And finally, we have the March's offering. Evermy, scion of the prestigious rocket launcher bloodline, newest VIP. Noted, peepers. The Barons seem a little scared of her, though. Can't work out why. Like most of the Barons, her great passion is hunting. No beast is safe from her crossbow. When she was high up in the army, training the troops, but was dishonorably discharged for some reason. Sounds like a laugh. What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger all the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. I kinda like, Evermy, chat. I kinda like she seemed pretty cool. From the March. She was in the army. I liked her hair. She just had really cool hair. Why did you get married? She just had the coolest hair. Look, do you not think? I've made my decision. Evermy of the March. Excellent. Okay, we're getting married because she had the coolest hair, chat. Marcher Guards and Green. Listen. They have the coolest hair. Your Majesty, remember the bounties we placed on the Forges of the South? Of course. Counterfeiters we hanged were rank amateurs. Their coins were only convincing if they were a fool, a drunk, or both. But now we've rooted out a real professional. Their coins are so convincing even I can't tell the difference. Let me introduce Penelope. Hello, Your Highness. Please don't hang me. Oh dear. I hate meeting people before we hang them. Oh my god. Penelope's skills are extraordinary. And hanging her would be a waste. We should employ her at the Royal Mint to help us make coins that can't be forged. Or, even better, we could use her expertise to track down other forgers. Bad enough, if we employ this outlaw, we'd make a mockery of the monarch's justice. Are we just sending a message that we only execute insufficiently skilled criminals? Okay, do we hang Penelope? Ask Penelope to help catch other forgers, or have Penelope come up with a new counterfeit-proof coin? I say the monarch is spoken, and we get a new counterfeit-proof coin. I have spoken. Damn, we're very split. Damn! Oh gosh, what is this split? Stability dangerously high? What do you mean? It doesn't matter how high it is. Uh-oh. Why are we hanging? Leave poor Penelope be. It's just because we hanged Joe. We didn't kill Zaph. Justice for Joe? I don't know, I just wrote Kel. Oh, gold. Chat's very dangerous today. Any death? Any death? Well, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bum bum! Ask Penelope to help catch other forgers. Thank you, Your Majesty. I won't let you down. She's good as her word. Under Penelope's eagle eye, there's no more counterfeiting in the south. Fake coins are rooted out quickly, and their forgers hunted down. The grandees grumble, muttering that your forgiveness of such a criminal is a sign of weakness, not mercy. Sounds like the grandees in chat. I don't mean to exaggerate, Your Holiness, but I believe that I've pioneered the most incredible invention of the history of mankind. I was hosting a small party, playing cards with some old friends, and I called for a servant to bring me something to eat that was both tasty and convenient, as my hands were occupied. My servant brought me that evening, changed the world forever, Your Holiness. Sounds like the servant invented it. Yeah, and he is my employee, so I own the idea. It's only fair. Behold! He holds in the air a plate. Atop the plate are 2 slices of bread with a piece of meat wedged between them. It allows the hungry noble to consume 2 slices of bread plus meat all at once, saving valuable time. Meanwhile, the bread serves as an impregnable barrier, preventing one's hands from being besmirched by meaty juices. Breathtaking. Naturally, as this is my invention, I propose we name it after me. In a few years' time, I expect everyone will be enjoying a nice Joe Von Hoff for lunch. But naturally, this invention cannot be made available for free. Every time a Joe Von Hoff is consumed, I expect a small royalty payment. So should we give Joe Von Hoff II, should we let them receive royalties for a consumption of a Joe Von Hoff? So A, do we give Joe the royalties that he deserves? Lower defiance, exchange of wealth, and lower trade to hang him? B, no, Joe Von Hoffs are too delicious to be controlled. Increases defiance, increases trade. C, Joe Von Hoff II should receive a one-time reward from the treasury instead. D, the servant should be rewarded instead. What was his name again? There you go, chat. What are we thinking? What are we thinking about the Joe Von Hoff? Oh, chat really thinks the servant deserves this reward for some reason. Kind of weird. Joe came up with the idea. He asked for the Joe Von Hoff, so. It's kind of weird being take this away from him. Feels kind of weird, man. Rude as shit. Just killing everybody. Ruining everybody's sandwich. Hanging people. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, looks like the servant, what was the servant's name? Nat Preservers. He wouldn't have intended this snack if I hadn't specifically requested a convenient meal. Spat Grandee Jovan Hoff's protestations. The servant is brought before you. You're right, it's me, Samwise Gamgee. Mr. Gandalf. Hello, Your Majesty. Most people call me Footlong. Due to me, me large feet, Mr. Frodo. I prefer calling it, Jovan Hoff. Jovan Hoff's proved massively popular luncheon. Bakeries spring up in the south, experimenting with new ingredients. Turns out you can put almost anything between two pieces of bread. There you go. I didn't want to name it after that guy's footlong. Bong. Okay, Royal Gamble. Money if the nobles vote for the selected option, otherwise, less money. Or, if the nobles vote for that money, they gain personal wealth. Peepers. Okay, here we go. Let's get rid of... There we go. It's the bribery. I've bought the bribery one, chat. Your Majesty, there's been a terrible fire in the city of, Porinsk. Where once there were buildings, there is now a field of smouldering ash. Dozens of serfs have died. What caused this fire? Cows kicked over a lantern, Your Highness. Some kind of milkmaid was burning the midnight oil and must have unexpectedly cold hands. Poor cow. I was hoping the council might have unlocked some funds for the treasury so we can rebuild. Do we rebuild the city exactly as it was, which will cost us $1,500 dues? Rebuild in stone rather than wood, which will cost us pretty much our entire goddamn treasury. Offer no help at all. Or find and punish the milkmaid responsible. I'm going to veto B. Pepe Laugh. Lame. It is my right. It is my right as monarch to veto the extraordinarily expensive option. I like money. I like money. Barons really want to punish that milkmaid? Yeah. And who can blame them, really? Honestly, who can blame them? Not me. Not me. Okay. We punishing the milkmaid? You ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The peasant named Heather is deemed responsible for the fire. You send a squad of soldiers to arrest her and bring her in for a speedy trial. Oh, by the ninth, 'tis not my fault. The cow's to blame. Regardless, witness testimonies prove Heather's guilt, and both she and the cow, whose name is also Heather, are executed the following day. Farmers throughout the east report uncharacteristically sour milk from their own cows for weeks after. Oh no, chat, all the cows are really sad about that. Oh, wedding time. Your wedding to Everme is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. Feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral, you and Evermy at your side. Do you take this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife? I do. Then I pronounce you married in the eyes of the kingdom. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast. And after the feast, a dance. Your new wife, Evermy, only dances with obvious reluctance. Our stability is 10. We're so stable, chat. We're the stablest stable of all Stapleton. And you find yourself alone with Evermy. It's past midnight and you've never felt more tired. Neither of us asked for this union, but I can assure you, it can blossom into something of mutual benefit. Agreed. Excellent. I hope this alliance proves most fruitful indeed. You head to your separate bedchambers. Perhaps you will draw closer in time. For now, your wife is happy to keep you at arm's length. Oh. We kind of just went our separate ways, chat. Caradine. Your Highness, a monster has been stalking my farms at night, smashing down doors and cottages and feasting on peasants inside. Sounds ghastly. Only a few who have seen the beast have lived to tell the tale. Survivors tell of a garbled story about gleaming fangs amid a mountain of blood-soaked fur. How should the council deal with the monster in the east? Do we send the Count's army to deal with the abomination? 35% chance of success. Offer a substantial bounty on the monster, lowers defiance. Or, it's no concern of ours, lowers farming and lowers stability. What are we thinking, chat? I think we've just gotta... I don't know, I think we've just gotta... I'm just gonna let you vote. I'm gonna let you vote, chat. I don't know. Honestly, I don't really know. I don't really know what we want to do. Bum 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 bum. Stability down. I don't think it's coming down enough. It's gonna be stable as heck. Psycho.
Engage.
Psyche Hedgehog Raid.
Arugal. Psycho. How was your stream? How was Minecraft? What were you up to in your Minecrafting? Welcome. Feel free to !join. How was your stream? Dying. Oh. Anybody who's here who hasn't joined as well, you can !join, hop in. Okay, well, looks like we're going to be doing a big gamba on a 35% chance roll. We're going to send the Count's army in to deal with the abomination. It has failed. The regiment marches in circles for weeks through the swamps of mud. Fails to hunt down the ever-elusive beast. When they return, many of the soldiers appear to have brought back some manner of disease from the bog. They're coughing, pale, and too weak to hold their swords. Meanwhile, the monster's attacks continue to menace the east. You hear reports that they're no longer confined its attacks to nighttime. Soon the peasants are too afraid to tend to their crops, which lie rotting in the fields. Oh no, the Count's crops, chat. They need to have the highest. They're very sad now. That's not good for the old Count's, chat. Deep in the forest of the March, Baron the Schmack Attack has gone boar hunting with a few of their close friends. Our plans are going better than expected. The Spy Master thinks that all is well in the kingdom. Thanks to her lack of attention, I have secretly smuggled gunpowder from Kurth, enough to give our armies a huge edge. Things are proceeding better than I have ever imagined. Our next step is to replace the what? With our own agents. We already control the Honor Guard. We can buy the loyalty of the Watch. We'll have our complete control of the palace. The next stage of their scheme, the Barons must lower the treasury to 1,500 or less in 2 seasons. As the prophesied Ninth Herald has finally manifested on Celeste Ath, taking the form of the humble noble known as Pescalo, who reigns from the farming town in the southern hills, or so the grandees claim. Night Charm, have a good badge. Well, hi there. Peasants of all over the south are flocking to you, Pescalo. I knew you could do it. The plentiful crops have been a significant boon to our economy. Now that's what I call a miracle. Praise be, but this is just the beginning. With him on our side, we will capture the minds of the common folk and lead our holy crusade against the false monarch. People still need a push, however. Just the right amount of chaos. The peasants will take up arms and just die for you. Next stage of their scheme, the grandees must lower stability to 4 or less in 2 seasons. Oh no! The grandees are gonna lower stability to 4 or less. They're so fucked. Oh my god, they're so fucked. Late at night, the counts meet in an ancient stone cemetery to discuss their schemes against the monarch. Our grain scores are looking decidedly mediocre. We need to stock up, so that when the famine comes, we can outlast the others. Counts aim to have the highest farming. Oh, they did have the highest and they just lost it. It's pretty sad. Okay. A terrible curse. Baron Jambello rushes into the council chamber, breathless and in disarray. By the blood of the dead, you look like you haven't slept in weeks. That's because I've been placed under a curse. Look, my hair's falling out in chunks. By the 9th god, get away from me. I was with, it was one of the commoners. Saw it in her eyes. She's an evil witch. Witch, 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 witch. Have the so-called witch tested, or send the scholars to the Marcher lands to find an explanation. I think because we have such a high stability, we can totally send scholars to the Marcher lands to find an explanation. We can do that. Grandees are the most downtrodden faction. It's true. I'm gonna say we can do B. Let's do it, chat. We can send scholars. Vote B! What the heck? Chat! What the fuck? Chat! Traitors! Eesh. What the fuck? If I'd done a bribe, you'd have all voted B. Can't believe this. Cannot believe this. Shaking and crying right now. Well, you didn't. You arranged for a priestess of the Ninth God to question the accursed. The church does not look kindly upon witches, particularly if they're cursing a noble for no reason. Peasant girl denies everything. Her defiant attitude gets her in trouble. After a few days of questioning, the verdict is announced. Guilty. The accursed is hauled away for punishment. Jambello's hair. Troubles persist. Word spreads quickly about the incident. Peasants muttered that the witch was innocent. Bugger. Bugger. Evmy, Felicity, my dearest, I have something for you. Brought it back for my latest hunt. A trophy. Oh wait, it's supposed to be no northern. Evermead takes you by the hand, leads you to the great hall, where a white sheet hangs from a statue that wasn't there before. She pulls the sheet free, it falls to the floor. The taxidermied figure of a great brown bear is revealed, snarling in anger, as if ready to attack. Fearsome. This will be perfect for instilling some fear into the nobles. The bear makes a fine addition to the council chamber. The nobles give it a nervous glance every time they enter the room. Excellent. Good, Anakin, good. More authority, more stability. We're unstoppable, chat. Yes, good, good. Yes. Good, Anakin, good. Do it! Antichrist. Bad news, Your Highness. A meddling wizard has set up shop in Busseldorf. I believe it's Athmarel, the Stormbringer. Tell me about this wizard. Well, you see, Your Majesty, the wizards have managed to tame creation itself. They wield untold power, and they are naturally distrusted by the church, and even the High Inquisitor wouldn't dare move against them openly. Athmarel, as the name suggests, is a wizard whose domain includes both the sky and the storm. She's put out a call for new apprentices, which is a rare event. Once in a lifetime opportunity for many. Droves of unwashed, glory-seeking commoners from all over the march lining up for their chance. Not just peasants. I, infamous devil, have also decided to apply. The competition will be fierce. Those peasants are no match. I will be the most powerful noble this council has ever seen. You? You can put your clothes on even if it wasn't for your servants to help. We can't let this go ahead. Not only is this heresy, it presents a clear and dangerous conflict of interest. Conflict of interest how? Wizards only answer to themselves. Their power is unmatched, such that entire kingdoms cannot stand against them. Even an apprentice on the council would be disastrous. Count Infamous Devil could use their magic to interfere with votes, or you for that matter. Then we shall assemble the council. Cheers, my liege. Okay, so, shall we allow Devil to become Athmarel's apprentice? Require that Devil forfeit their noble title to become an apprentice? Or forbid Devil from travelling to Busseldorf? There's your votes, chat. Lots of different choices. Everybody can't decide. Seems to be a lot of people wanting to see what happens if Devil becomes a wizard. Devil the Wizard. Okay, I think people just want to see what happens if Devil becomes a wizard. I think the one time we've encountered a wizard in this game, they were a fucking dick. Grendees went from being the most united faction to the least. Yeah, after Joe died, it just became chaos. Just instant chaos. It all fell apart, yeah. So what happens when you betray your own? I killed Joe. That was on me. That wasn't anybody else's fault. To be fair. Okay. Well. Okay, what's gonna happen with Devil? By my honour, how will it keep it with his noble duty if he's spending all his time in the march with this wizard? And what if, Ninth Preservers, he actually passes his apprenticeship? There's never been a wizard on a council before. You never know, he might liven things up around here. You've nothing to fear from me, Your Majesty. I'll always have the kingdom's interests at heart, even as a wizard. Count Infamous Devil sets off immediately on his journey to the march. Athmarel's presence in Busseldorf attracts all sorts of visitors, The power of her latent magic starts to wilt crops for miles around. Oh no. The March's farming is so shit. Jesus Christ. Okay. So, chat, do we fund A, authority up, B, Baron's faith down, C, counts farming up, which is what the counts are going to want, D, counts military down, E, Grandee's faith up, F, stability down. So I think what's going to happen here is C and F are going to be the big ones. Counts are already going to need C. Grandee's already going to need F. Nobody else really gives a shit about any of the other ones. I guess if the Barons want to try and fuck over one of the other factions, then that's all you gotta do, I guess. Yeah. Don't blame chat when the streamers are mean. What do you mean? I just executed Joe. Listen, Joe counterfeited some coins. So we executed them with the other counterfeiters. What are you gonna do about it, okay? Damn it, stability's got down again. Stop lowering my stability, chat. We were so stable. Urgh. Okay, counts farming up, stability down. Then we gave her the actual count. That wasn't. I didn't give the other count. That was chat. Chat did that. About my heir, peepers. Your marriage to Evmy has grown strong and steady, like an old castle wall. Though it began as political arrangement, it has blossomed into something like love. It's high time you thought about an heir. Congratulations, you're in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. I'm very happy, thank you. Your happiness isn't as important as fulfilling your duty to the kingdom, but I'm glad you found a way to have both. You've done well so far. Something's still missing, an heir. You need someone young whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard. Or one of your younger cousins. My wife and I will have a child together. A traditional method. No one will object to that. Okay, we're going to take a month off so we can have a child. A baby. Oh. Dunny. Time to unite to kill Vizzy. What the frick? Why the frick? Your Highness, I have a proposition for you. As we all know, you're the greatest monarch who's ever lived. But you've been locking a lot of people up. Which is you're right, of course, only many of them are the pettiest of criminals, and as thousands are locked up for illegally dumping human waste, for example. Most of them would make good labourers and farmhands, which we sorely need in the march. Perhaps we could work out a deal. Accept gold in exchange for petty prisoners. Donate prisoners for free. Keep the waste dumpers where they are. Fuck. I'm gonna give you money for doing B. There you go. So you make 500 personal wealth for getting free farming up, and my authority goes down. How's that, chat? That's free money for you. That's right. 500 personal money for you. No, stop voting C, chat! You... I'm gonna go full try hard now. I'm raging. I'm raging at this fucking stability bullshit. I'm gonna spend all my goddamn vetoes. You're gonna pay for this, chat. You're gonna pay for this. Yeah. God damn it. So be it. So be it. You suffer a number of glowering stares from the marcher benches, with spreads of your uncompromising nature. Remember when I came to you with word of a monster preying upon the peasants in the east? You'll have to remind me, I've drunk a lot of wine since then. It's difficult to forget. I have reason to believe that the culprit may be one of my fellow counts, Count Idunniken to be precise. Peasants believe that Count Idunniken transforms into a colossal, bloodthirsty beast once every 7 nights. Do we know of something like this ever happening before? Only in legend. King Kavek II was said to turn into such a beast, slaughter his servants at night. But in the day he was so mild-mannered as a baby duck, he had no memory of his crimes. Perhaps the same is true here. What should I do? Pray, do not call the public vote on such a matter. It would only embarrass Count Idunniken greatly, for no good reason. I'll send a message to Dunny asking him to control himself. You receive a reply from Count Idunniken before the week is out. I can only apologize for my indiscretions. From now on, I'll confine myself to the dungeon when I experience my little episodes. I appreciate you for handling this matter privately. A dozen murdered peasants would probably not call this justice. Yo, my stability has gone up again, smiles. The attacks do stop. Hopefully this matter is dealt with. Smiley face. Yes, good. Somewhere in the march, Baron Schmackattack sits with a banquet, gnawing at a greasy chicken leg. They and their fellow plotters discuss their scheme between mouthfuls. The palace watch won't accept our bribes. The treasury's practically overflowing, and they don't need our money. Aye, and I suppose that they ran out straight to the spy master to blab about it too. Damned our luck. Is this the end? The best investments are never profitable to begin with. We'll bide our time and strike again when the monarch least expects it. Barons aim to lower the treasury to 1,500 or less. Frax, how are you? Yeah, no, we had no spend that entire time, it's true. Grandee paces along the balcony of his hillside villa. It's just not enough. The peasants love Paschello and believe in his miracles, but they won't rise up to put him on the throne. They'll come around. Monarch's golden age can't last forever, can it? Grandees aim to lower the stability to 4 or less. Okay, money. Oof, the Grandees are very angry with me, chat. I'm gonna have to bribe them. I guess we'll just leave the other two as they are. I could cruel tax them both. Which would make the Grandees have a lot more money than everyone else. Okay. Don't what? Okay. Excuse me. Nothing is wrong. Absolutely nothing is wrong in the march. This calls for a celebratory glass of wine, I think. Things must have changed. There's definitely not an old witch that lives at the border of my lands, and I definitely haven't been having money troubles. Most importantly, she didn't offer me a fortune in exchange for just a drop of my blood, an offer which I absolutely didn't accept. You keep looking at me like I've trod on your foot. Ever since I didn't accept the witch's bargain, I haven't found myself obeying her every command. I definitely rule over my estate, not her. Furthermore, she didn't forbid me from telling you any of this, and I am not using negative statements to bypass her magic. Hang on. I think I'm starting to think you mean the opposite of what you say. No, my liege, that is not the case. Let's fetch the court's physician. See if we can lift your curse. After a week confined to a cold iron box with nothing to eat but salt, the magic stops affecting Baron Nightcharm so strongly. They're even able to talk about their ordeal directly. I always tolerated that bloody witch. She'll sell medicine to the peasants to help them find lost sheep. I never suspected she'd be capable of something like this. We'll need to call a vote. Send a regiment to take back my stolen land. So, do we take back Baron Nightcharm's land and burn the witch at the stake, chat? That's your favourite thing to do. Take back Nightcharm's land, but let the witch go free for some reason. Or let Nightcharm suffer the consequence of their bargaining. Vote time. What? C does not sound fun. Chat, what the fuck? No, burn at the stake. Chat, what are you doing? Why the frick? What do you mean? I can't believe you. I can't believe you, chat. I can't believe you. I can't believe this. All game, you've been burning people at the stake, hanging them and executing them. And now you get the chance to do it, and you're like, no. I can't believe this. Barons, rise up. Rise up, barons. Vote A. Rise up. Barons and counts, do not suffer this grandy propaganda. Vote A. We've changed. Can't believe this. Cannot believe this. Fine. Fine. Can't believe this. You mean I have to live with that old peasant woman lording over me? No. I'm taking my lands back. Let them go. When the marcher troops arrive on Baron Nightcharm's estate, the land itself fights back. Soil opens up beneath them. Trees swipe at their horses. They fight their way through with minimal losses. The witch tries to escape, but she's caught by sentries posted around the perimeter. That evening, the witch is burned in the town square. The peasants watch in silence. Baron Nightcharm is pathetically grateful for the return of their ancestral home. The fields are never again as bountiful as they were under the witch's reign. Do Sleepy the vote? See, they did it anyway. They did it themselves. Without your help, chat. Okay, inappropriate magic. Mm. Rex.
Your Holiness, help me! I'm cursed, withering away, devil to blame.
Look, I didn't expect Althmarel's spells do that. Anyway, Rex stole my prized, Ateshi toothbrush last week. I only wanted to give him toothache.
Unimaginable pain. Please, by the 9th, make it stop.
By the 9th, this can't go unpunished, your Highness. A moment later, Rex's skull falls off, and he collapses into a floor in a pile. Oh. Jesus Christ. Well, my monarch's golden choice is that we're gonna have to hang Devil. I'm sorry, chat. So I'm sorry about this, chat, but Devil, we're gonna have to hang Devil. Devil just murdered another noble in over a fucking toothbrush. So there's some free money. On. Do a join on. Do a join. What if stability increases cause of it? What do you mean? Wait, people, why are you voting nothing? Boop 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 boop. Boop 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 boo. Capitalist Stardew shenanigans. Oh, well, I hope you're having fun. Okay, you ready? We're gonna hang Devil. What do you mean, Zaf? Unless anybody else is gonna sneak a cheeky vote in. You can do hanging. Whitlock. No, I won't let you. Unlimited power shall be mine. As the Palace Watch move to arrest him, they're vaporized by a wave of magical energy. Once the dust settles, infamous Devil is nowhere to be seen. Well, this is awkward. The Grandees aren't too pleased that infamous Devil got away, but you can't say you didn't try. Well, apparently Devil is dead. That's something. We just assumed that they killed themselves in the magic. But you can't do it a second time. Behold, your highness. Countess Caradin pulls aside a tarpaulin to reveal a granite statue of Countess General Amphibian. The statue is an impeccably detailed. Its expression, a frozen grimace. A sad sight, is it not? The sculptor is most talented. No, your grace, it is not a statue. It seems the stone maiden is abroad in the east. Well, I know she's abroad. She's called the Stone Maiden. Do you get it? Because it's a joke about her being a woman. You get it? Oh, it's not funny. Oh, okay. Oh. She's a walking statue with burning yellow eyes. All who meet her gaze are turned to stone. She sleeps for years at a time before walking again to terrorize the kingdom. She must have ambushed Count General Amphibian on his latest walk to the cemetery. Please, Your Highness, we must do something. Something turns to stone when I meet her gaze. That's for sure. Nikki, oh god. Hire a wizard to take care of this. 2k, Jesus Christ. Send an army. Tell everyone it needs to hide. Okay, I'm gonna try hard veto now. Because that's the game that I now have to play. Because chat has made me this way, so I'm gonna try hard veto the treasury option. I'm sorry, Tias. This is all the Grandee's fault. Just forward any complaints to the Grandees. Forward all complaints to the Grandees nuts. Oofles, how are you? Don't get veto next time. I'm sure it's fine. I wasn't gonna do too many vetoes this game because I was like, hey, let's be chill, and then the Grandees were like, time to fuck over Vizzy. And now I'm like, I gotta try hard. Don't know what team you're on? Oh, you're on. Wait. You're on the Barons, the red team. So you're trying to get the treasury down to 1,500 or less, but I just fucked you over. So, vote whatever you like on this one. Stability was like time to fuck you with the Grandees. Yeah, true. Okay, I'm gonna hit next. You ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next. Voting tide at 6. Do 10% or 55%. Probably still fail anyway. You send an expert on folklorist from Kale University. According to legend, the Stone Maiden always stays far inland away from shore. Perhaps there's something there. That's the solution! A saline solution! So you must react badly to seawater. You send a squad of knights, each armed with a blindfold and a bucket of seawater. To your great surprise, it works! As soon as she is drenched, the Stone Maiden shrieks. She flees back to her underground lair where she falls into an immortal slumber. Hooray! Ba 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 bam 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 ba ba. Okay, do we wanna... We don't care about any of this. Let's just hit next. We did it, we saved the kingdom. Wait, it's the bard. Your Majesty, a traveling bard. She says she's come to compose a song for you. I'm not just any bard, Your Highness. Best in the land. Sally Six Fingers, they call me. A song, you say? About me? Well, of course. In fact, I have a tune and a verse already. I saved my best work for you, my monarch. All I require is a subject. What should I tell the masses about you? And what would you like me to inspire? Teach them to love me, please. I will do so, Your Holiness. Highness, absolutely. Give me a few weeks and everyone within the Crownlands will know of your benevolence. Pray, I need but a small payment of 500 gold for your time. A discounted rate for someone as esteemed as yourself. Okay, You deserve more than that. What about 1,000? Oh, thank you, Your Majesty. She hurries for the throne room to do your bidding. Okay. Okay, the 500 gold roll wasn't a very good chance, so I had to go with the 1,000. Quadruple seemed like a bit of a crazy one. Okay, we're at 9 stability now. Pepe laugh. It's just done. Listen, anything can happen. The elderly Countess Iolanda, a cousin many times removed from Count Infamous Devil II, died in her sleep last week. She was nearly 99. Or 90 even. Better end than most of us get. Indeed, Your Majesty. She stayed at home in the East most of the time, enjoying herself. She should have spent more time in her accounts. She died without a will. The nobles are scrambling for her estate. Countess Isolde was my relative. I wrote to her at least once a year. Of course the estate should be mine. My late great-grandfather used to play backgammon with her. He swore she intended to leave it to our family. By the blood of the dead, that's a pitiful claim. So whose claim is more legitimate? Infamous Devil's claim? Uful's claim? Or redistribute the estate among the eastern peasants, or claim the estate for the treasury. Chat. I guess you can just go crazy on this one. And whilst you do a vote, I'm gonna go for a quick wee-wee. Gotta give the peasants something nice, you know? They do a lot of hard work. They need a house to live outside. I see them outside my window. Okay. Bung, bung, bung. Eastern and Marcher nobles watch in outrage as peasants occupy the estate and move into the manor house. Using the late Countess Iolanda's money, peasants set up a marketplace on her land. It turns out to be a huge success. Merchants flocking to the place in crowds. Famine. Hello, Your Majesty. I travelled all the way from the march to beg you to do something about the price of grain. I cannot afford to feed my family. They A backbreaking work isn't enough to buy me a Joe von Half. She's right. Northern. She's right. The grain pricing in the march is beyond all control. Greedy merchants reaping the profit while the common folk starve. Do we put a cap on the price of grain? Do we subsidize grain and ensure it's sold for half its worth, which lowers our treasury? Which actually would be bad for us. Do we import grain from the south and distribute it for free, which is even badger for us? Or do we... The free market will correct itself in due time. Smiley face, the free market. Copium. Oof. Oh, this is bad. Shaka, how are you? No, don't tell Zaf that, Merlin. No, it's fine. Smiles. Oh, shit the bed. Fuck. Fuckity, fuckity, fuck. This is very annoying. Oh, because you're in charge of the grandees, Zaf. God, this is annoying. How's post-con? I'm very tired, Shaka. I'm very tired. For sure. I'm doing a big think here. I'm trying to, like, because I can veto, but, like, so, basically, the barons want to lower the treasury to 1,500 or less. And they can do that with two options here. And the grandees want to lower stability, and they can do that with two options here. I could bribe D, but the grandees could just ignore that, and everybody could just vote for B anyway. I think I just gotta assume everybody's gonna vote for B. I guess I'm just gonna... I guess I'm just gonna... Yeah. I guess I can bribe D and see what happens. Okay, if you vote for D, you get 500 money. 500 personal wealth if you vote for D. Yeah, it's not working, chat. It's not working. So it's not working. There's a team. The grandees and the barons are teaming up. See, it's not working. The double teaming. Oh. Up. Woto, how are you? Guess we're gotta feed my people. Guess we're the march is in your debt, Your Majesty. The kingdom's coffers open, and a tide of gold floods into the pockets of Marcher merchants, and grain prices plunge. Stocks of grain run low, supply no longer meets demand. Some peasants can feed their families now, but others are starving worse than ever. Damn it. Damn. Damn. Oh, the stability. Go back up, stability. Luck is, from the north. Luck is with us, my friend. The Palace Watcher in our pocket. They took our money gladly. The kingdom can barely afford to pay them a living wage. Music to my ears. Soon the throne will be ours. Indeed it will. But now we must plan our next steps. Okay, barons, do you want to kill the monarch and place your own claimant on the throne by lowering the authority? Or control the monarch with the threat of assassination by increasing your own military? I know, Zaf, but I gotta pivot now. I'm gonna have to do a pivot away from stability because you ruined my stability so much. Okay, yep. Going B makes a lot of sense because you've got a pretty high military already. Does A have a higher chance of getting the loyalty scheme next game? Maybe, Merlin, actually. That's true. That's a good point. That's a very, very good point. Oh, that's very true. Over the next few months, we'll have our troops infiltrate the capital disguised as beggars. They'll swap place with the Palace Watch one by one. Once the monarch realizes they're surrounded by our own troops, it'll be too late. There'll be a helpless little fly caught in our web. Magnificent. But once we've turned the monarch into our puppet, won't the Council of Grandees notice? That's why we'll need a strong army to make them think twice about challenging us. United, the monarch's forces will be unstoppable. From the final stage of their schemes, the barons must raise their military to at least 9. Good night, Denny. Okay. Poor Count, still struggling with the bloody farming one. My heir. I've got my child. Like to hold my hooray. What's my child's name? Vizty2. I'm sure little Vizty2 will grow up to be a chip off the old block. Thank you, Boto. Okay. Well, I got Vizty2, chat. Okay, workers are on strike. It's Merlin. Well, hi there. Your Majesty, I need your help with my knaves. The South is prosperous and living conditions are improving, but they still want more. They've gone on strike demanding better pay and fewer hours, but many have thrown down their tools and started squatting on my property. Sounds like they probably deserve what they're asking for. Your Holiness? Surely you can't be serious. Those lazy no-nothings, they deserve the lash and nothing more. Give them what they want or answer to me. Grande Merlinovich stares at you, mouth agape. Yes, Your Majesty. Sweeping reforms are soon enacted, despite Grande Merlinovich's repeated protests. The colonists' lives are improved, leading to happier workforce and greater profits. Yes! Yes, good. Look at how high my stability is now, though. Good, Anakin, good. It's like any other day, you're sitting in the council hall, listening to your nobles argue about something or another. Today's session is getting particularly heated. By the 9th, good Count, you must understand my position. We simply cannot lower tariffs. Your profiteering must leave me penniless. Penniless! Oh, dear God. Get away from me. I feel faint. Are you alright? I have half a mind to... Before the astonished eyes of the council, Count Idunican's flesh ripples and bulges. Jet black hair ripples across his body. Huge gleaming claws sprout from his fingers. With incredible speed, Idunican pounces from Grandi Ruskinator's Rex II and clamps his jaws into the screaming Grandi's throat. Blood sprays across his face and the rest of the council. Shock gives way to panic when the monster turns his glowing eyes their way. The council hall fills with shrieks and blubbering. Honor guard, protect me! Your march of veterans charge, swinging their swords and cursing. The monsters tear them apart one by one, spluttering the walls with their blood, but suffers dozens of wounds. Once your honor guard are dead, the monster leaps on you,
The world could always use more heroes.
sinking
Nemeth
its
just
scarlet
resubscribed
fangs
for
deep
14
into your
months.
shoulder.
14.
Then, with a
Holy
final
crap.
shudder, it dies. The last of its blood gushes from its wounds. You stand in the gore-soaked council hall, catching your breath, clutching your injured soldier. Cowardly nobles have fled, taking advantage of the monster's distraction. Only your spymaster and marshal remain. You don't see that every day. Are you alright, your majesty? Oh no, my stability! Great, just what I needed today. Your marshal fetches your royal physician, who hurriedly begins bandaging your shoulder. Rumours of the attack spread quickly among the peasants, who promptly panic, declaring half of the nobles are secret monsters. Your wound's slow to heal. Thankfully, it doesn't appear infected. Your physician expects a full recovery. Damn it, my stability again. Nemeth, thank you so much for the 14 months. Holy crap. We are bought. Oh no. I need my stability to go back up again, otherwise there's gonna be a rebellion. Rebellion, rebellion. Oh no, this is bad. Okay, there's an auction happening, chat. A, Baron military up. B, authority up. C, count farming up. D, count farming down. E, stability down. F, grandee military down. I think it's going to be a lot of fight between A, C, and E here. Nearly impossible with only 2 counts. What do you mean? Expecting C to get money as a pipe dream. C's getting money. Look. Well, I don't know what just snuck through then at the end. C just did it, look. I mean, damn it, E got through, but fucking Dunny snuck in there and dropped a big fat load of money on C, and now the counts are actually gonna get some stuff. Oh, the rebellion. Oh. No rebellion, please. No rebellion. My ambition. Start of your reign, you said you wanted to be a peacekeeper. You've succeeded on that front. The kingdom is peaceful, and you're renowned for your mercy and your wisdom. Well done, your majesty. But to shut down your noble scheming for good, you need to build on that reputation. Your advisors have some ideas. The common folk are a sleeping giant that even the nobles are afraid to wake. If you become beloved by the peasants, the nobles won't dare overthrow you for fear of revolution. My advice, on the other hand, would be to infiltrate each of the region with loyal spies. Fit their schemes with schemes of your own. But the Chancellor has other ideas. So we could create a kingdom-wide spy network with stability and trade. Trade is pretty good, or we could do stability and farming. I think we gotta do stability and trade, champ. Stability and trade championship. A wise decision, your majesty. I'll begin recruiting spies. We'll send them across the kingdom, the guise of travelling bards. This will require a fine touch. Your priority should be to raise your kingdom's stability and overall trade as much as you can. And of course, there can be no open rebellion among the nobles. Well. A new wizard has risen in the march, Your Majesty. It's the infamous Devil 98, Athamal's former acolyte. He's completed his apprenticeship in record time. Usually it takes years to master magic, if the apprentice survives, that is. He's devoted himself to mastering turnip magic, and has taken off to Valmir in search of new treasures and secrets. Though, not before using his power to mass germinate a whole valley of new crops. Well, turnips. Well, that's great for the counts, look at that. Now, yeah. I think it's time for a new turnip tax. Oh, shit. Boom! As you will, Your Majesty. Bam! Turnip tax, bitch. Counts are not pleased about the treasury has already sunk their claws into their magical bounty. Not just the money, but the audacity. Some eastern farmers burn their new turnips in protest. Lonesome Osborne, welcome. Over the course of the autumn, you'll find yourself plagued by horrific dreams. You're running through the open woods, full of screams as your colossal jaws bite into beasts and humans alike. You're always hunting, always hungry. The council has noticed your lack of sleep, as you become tired and irritable during court sessions. Something must be done. Seek out. Should we do? Oh, okay. What should we do? 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 Woods Witch. Woods Witch. Woods Witch. Well, we're in a rebellion now. And we've lost our honor guard. So... Two counts meet beneath a silvery moonlight. It's time to speak of the dark deeds against the crown. Our grain store's looking good. Enough to endure famine better than the rest of the kingdom, I'd say. Oh, how exquisite. But we won't be summoning this demon. Be difficult? It's magic beyond our usual fare. The walls of reality are sturdy, but they can be weakened. Tide of blood must swallow the kingdom in its wake. Chaos. Next stage of their scheme, the counts must lower stability to 4 or less in 2 seasons, for fuck's sakes. Can't tax the stupid grandees. Wow. So, I guess we just, Rogo? Bribe you? I'm not gonna bribe you. I don't have enough money for that. Yeah, you committed to your rioting now. You committed to your rebellion. Very irritatingly. An arms merchant. Your Majesty, merchant's here to see you. He's come all the way from Kurth, I hear. I hope he has something useful to sell me. I believe he does. Your Luminance, so wonderful to see you. I hear little Vizzy II is doing well. Doing very well, thank you. Wonderful, wonderful. Moreover, you'll be pleased to know that the Kurth Senate has deliberated for many weeks and ultimately agreed to extend the offer of an arms contract. And not just any contract, mind you. The Republic has offered to sell you gunpowder weapons, muskets, cannons, blunderbusses, bombards, you name it, I have it. Alright, what have you got? I've got everything your heart could desire. Don't boost the Baron's military. Oh, we're gonna need some sort of thing against this rebellion, though. That's true, though, too. Oh, shit, that is true. Oh, that's true. If it does increase the Baron's military, I will just lose the game. Oh, that is true. Muskets will always be useful. And some blunderbusses. That'll do. 1700. Jesus Christ. Thank you. Oh, give them to the counts. Okay, there you go, counts. There you go. Pat, pat, pat. There you go. Pat, pat, pat. Okay, I hope you're on my side here, counts. Pat, pat, pat. That'll do nicely in the next protection. We would never. I'm scared now. The kingdom is blackened by faithlessness. The kingdom is blackened by faithlessness and dishonor. The Ninth God is weeping for what we have become. Whose fault is that? Monarch Vizti, the mad tyrant. Alas, you are right. We have no choice but to raise our banners and march on the capital. Install a better ruler. Someone like a noble Pasquello. But first, we must work out our opening move. Pray to the Ninth and let him help us decide. We can launch a preemptive strike against the Counts to cripple their military capabilities. If we suspect the Barons may join our cause, we can call them to war. They'll be more likely to join us if the monarch's authority is low. We could also call upon the church to condemn the monarch, or finally, we could send an assassination to nip this in the bud. Don't you say that. Okay. Okay, it's up to you. It's up to you, Grandees. My honor guard did die to the werewolf dunny literally last round. It is true. It is very, very, very true. I could die to an assassination attempt. It is very, very true. It is entirely possible. Oh my god. I'm scared. I bought some fucking... I bought some guns. My honor guard died. I'm gonna die to fucking assassins. Fuck my life. Oh, this is pain. This is pain. This is very sad. Thank you for meeting with me on such short notice. The sum you offered has piqued my interest. You can understand why the sum is so high, though. Yes, you want me to assassinate the monarch. It is no trouble. I am a child of the Viper. If you have the gold and you want a person dead, they are dead. Get it done. Well, back with pasta, Psycho. At long last, the Grandees have reached their boiling point. You're confronted in the throne room by Grandee Vistix, his eyes alight with righteous fury. The Ninth God has judged you unworthy. Pretender to the throne, the Grandees of the South should have listened. We will rise up for Pasquello, the true king. This is a formal declaration of war. Next time we see each other, we'll be on the battlefield. One day I will see your head on a pike. There will be many heads on spikes before this war is over. Mine will not be among them. Grandy Vistic strides from your throne room without looking back. To expect them to move so boldly, your majesty. How did things get this bad? The leader of this rebellion is Grandy Merlinovich. As reasons for the uprising, he's slighting your history of petty transgressions against the Grandees. Is it too late to apologize? Is it too late? What are our chances against the rebels? Pretty good. Grandees aren't exactly a military powerhouse. I hope they don't persuade the other regions to join their rebellion. That would be disastrous. Civil war. Oh no, chat. Okay, this is it. Okay, please no assassin. Uh-oh. Oh no. Aguera, how are you? This isn't good. There's something's wrong. One does not bode well, chat. I think I'm probably fucking dead. Mustering an army. Along the southern border, countless swords flash in the blazing sun. Prayers fill the air. Grandee troops are gathering in vast numbers. By the grace of the Ninth, we have assembled an army to strike fear into the heart of the false monarch. What's next? Next, we march, but not yet. First, we must ensure that we've called upon every resource at our disposal. And on that subject, we've considered several proposals to bolster our army for the trials ahead. Okay, Grandees, do you want to hire mercenaries from the Ashmeaden Empire, conscript a mass of peasant levies, or the existing southern army will be enough?
Stratus, multiple contacts.
Why not both?
It's the Cylons. Why didn't we see them coming?
30. How was your stream? How was DBD? Chess, how are you? Welcome, Raiders. How was your stream? How are you doing? How are you doing? Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. Makes my skin crawl, but victory requires sacrifice. When the Ashmeaden mercenaries arrive in the south, it becomes apparent how different their customs are from the locals. Nice evening, some good games, hell yeah. Welcome everybody, feel free to !join and join in. Then pray to Caldevaga, the machine god, in an attempt to remind him that the world exists. They claim their swords are alive and will grow angry if sheathed for too long. They bathe every single day.
You're not going
Viz.
And I will make it a threesome. Do you even hear yourself?
Vistix just gifted 3 subs.
Viz, thank you so much. Nice. We're on 69, I think. My thing is very small, so that's why I assume we're on. Nice. Thank you, Viz, for the 3 gifted subs. Oh my gosh, amazing, amazing. Go to play Pyramid Head, Birdie? Nice. Oh, I gotta play some more DBD. Claim the souls are alive. Oh, bathing every single day? Ugh, nerds. Perfectly capable of enacting hideous violence in exchange for money, and that's all the Grandees need from them. Okay, a great battle. We're gonna do the death last. The vast armies darken the landscape. Like shadows of clouds, flags are flying, drums are pounding from the rhythm of marching of boots. The kingdom is gripped with civil war. At least that's what you imagine. Spend most of your time in the safety of our palace, pored over a giant map with your marshal. Your Majesty, the army of the south is advancing on the capital, led by the treacherous cur Grandy Merlinovich. I've received word from your commander Loyalist forces in the march. If they march now, they'll intercept the Grandees in a matter of days. Alternatively, they could join forces with the armies in the east. It's risky. Together they'd have a higher chance of defeating the accursed Grandees. What are your orders, Your Majesty? I mean, if they fight head-on, they'd win, right? Because they've got a bigger thing. But they could join forces. Join forces. Hopefully they'll do as they're told. God knows treachery can thrive on the battlefield. We have our orders, but should we follow them? Okay, Barons, do you want to defy orders and send the Marcher army to fight the rebels? Do you want to follow your orders and link up with the Counts? Or do you want to hang back and let the rebels march on the capital without challenge? That's the question. This is the Baron's choice. The Barons are Tears, Ufel, Squid, Rocket, Antichrist, Schmack, Exec, Aguera, Night Shaman, Jam. Okay, gonna link up. I think they have to stop the rebellion. But the Barons are on their last stage of their thing, so if they stop the rebellion and then get like 2 more military score from literally anywhere, then they'll win the game. The whole city holds its breath. You stew in the palace, waiting for your marshal's return. Finally, she arrives at your throne room, looking perfectly composed. Assuming I haven't just immediately died. Looking perfectly composed. Your Majesty, as you've ordered, the Barons have turned their army around to link up with the Counts. All according to plan. Indeed, Your Majesty. Let's hope the plan is sound. It all comes down to the next battle, Your Majesty. The fate of the kingdom hangs in a balance. And my fate too. That's true. Never fear, Your Majesty. If we do lose this, they still have worse fates than a swift head chopping. Over the next few weeks, it becomes clear that the Marcher's army retreat has given the Grandees free rein to pillage and plunder the march. Taking everything to feed thousands of hungry soldiers. Meanwhile, the shops, churches, and manors are plundered and stolen and shipped back to the south. God damn it. While the march suffers, the Marcher forces successfully linked up the Counts. Now the joint army of the Barons and the Counts rush to meet the Grandees in open warfare, and the winner will either end your reign or preserve it. Oh, here we go though, chat. This afternoon, like any other, you're sitting atop your throne, listening to petitions of the common folk. Merchants droning on about the number of beggars in the capital's main square. Suddenly, you spot a flash of movement out the corner of your eye. What's that? A hooded man steps from the crowd, and sheathing a lethal-looking blade from his belt. Merchants droning stutter to a halt. Guards! Guards! Get back, Your Majesty. We'll protect you from this villain. City's watch rushed forward, swords drawn. In an instant, the assassins replaced by a whirl of flashing blades. A few seconds later, your protectors lie dead. The assassin flings a blade. Your life flashes before your eyes. You could really die here. Uh-oh, here we go. 60%. With a cat-like agility, you dive out of the way with the thrown knife, leaving it thud harmlessly at your throne's backrest. Quick, after him! The crowd run out in pack. Officers sprint in all directions, shouting contradictory orders. By the time everyone's settled down, the assassin is long gone. Your Majesty, are you alright? Amazingly, yes. Not a scratch on me. You have incredible luck. It's a good thing you're so quick. That blade had hit you. She pulls out the knife that had embedded in your throne. I suspect it was coated in the venom of the scorpion cat. The slightest scratch and you'd have died in indescribable agony. I need some time to process this. Of course. Grandees will stop at nothing, even murder, to bring you down. Thank the 9th Royal Honor Guard. May they rest in peace. things would have gone very differently. All of that scheming and prep for it to come down to one knife throw. Oh, damn. Well, I was, luckily, I rolled well. A pair of counts face each other in silence. The code word is exchange. Spaghetti. They speak their latest schemes. Despite the civil war, everyone's been so polite. It's like this hardship has brought everyone together. It's awful. The kingdom's meant to be a whirlpool of distress, but it's more like a whirlpool of determination, of camaraderie. No demon will come anywhere near it. Counts aim to lower stability to 4 or less. Okay. Okay. Nobody's got any victory points in this bullying yet. Calling the cavalry. The final battle is crazy. We do it. A month ago, the battle was averted, but that battle cannot be postponed forever. Barons and accounts are all that stand between the grandees and the capital. Final battle deciding the fate of the kingdom. I'll send word to the counts that the time is ready to strike. We can only hope that they'll listen to our orders, Your Majesty. Saturn was not worth the money. Oh, counts. Do you send the joint forces of the counts and the barons to fight the rebels, 80% military chance, or hang back and let the grandees march to the capitals without challenge? Help! The counts, are you obeying orders? Counts. I just gave you a bunch of weapons, counts, please help. Visiting calls for aid, counts. Okay. 80% chance. Jeez. Okay, here we go. Oh, when she finally returns, she strides into your throne room with a triumphant gleam in her eyes. Marshal, report! He caught the grandees by surprise as they were fording a river. Classic pincer movement. Counts were attacked from one side, the barons charged from the other. You should have seen it. The river ran red that day. An utter slaughter. Nice. Can't shake the feeling that we've missed something. No need to fret, Your Majesty. Everything is perfectly... At that moment, a frantic soldier bursts in.
Your Majesty! We've received word from our scouts. I don't know how to say this.
Spit it out, damn you.
Yes, ma'am. Your Majesty, the grandees have split their forces. The army we defeated was a diversion. They've got another regiment making its way through the Crownlands. They'll be outside the capital in a matter of days. The counts are too far away to help. What do we do?
We must prepare for a siege.
We've got a lot of work to do. Build up the capital's fortifications, stockpile food, train up a citizen's militia.
But don't worry, Your Majesty. This is a last-ditch ploy of a defeated enemy. We must outlast the siege. The counts will come to our rescue.
She's got Rob Starks. God damn it.
Gunpowder incidents.
My liege, there's been an accident. You recall those gunpowder weapons that you gifted us not long past?
Actually, I didn't gift you any, Squid, as a baron. I specifically didn't gift you any.
Our levies don't know how to use them, truth be told. No one does. Recently, a barrel of gunpowder exploded in one of our camps. And that's just one example.
I did wonder if that might be an issue.
Your Majesty, we were hoping you could find someone to train our officers. At least some instructional documents.
Confiscate the weapons for your personal protection. Hell yes. Good, Anakin. Good, yes. Confiscate their weapons. Yes, chat. Confiscate them. Yes. The golden choice. Confiscate the weapons. Make yourself $500 dues. Take their weapons, strike them down. The dark side of the Force. Yes, good, Anakin, good. Do it. Do it now. $1,111 times. That's it, we can never mention it again. That's it. Well, we had a good run. Mention what? Exactly. Exactly. As if I could not mention it again. Yeah. Clearly, these newfangled weapons are too dangerous. From now on, only the Monarch and their Honor Guard, rest in peace, will be permitted to operate firearms without special licenses. Your vassals are obviously resentful, but at least some of that resentment is directed toward Baron Squid for bringing up the issue in the first place. Smiley face. Okay. Are we just in the middle of a civil war? Yes, I'm planning ahead. The Marshal strides in, her face streaked with mud and sweat. Had some trouble in the last skirmish, Your Majesty. By the ninth god, what happened? Cavalry charged as rebel bastards lined up their pike and just waited. Wasn't pretty. Some of our soldiers got away, most of the horses didn't. This is a problem. I've been exchanging diplomatic messages with the Ashmeaden Empire, and they're willing to donate us thoroughbreds to the cause. It's in their interest to keep the kingdom's leadership consistent, Your Majesty. That interests them. They want us in their debt. I suggest we send scouts to the Southern Territory, steal their horses from their foremost equestrian grandee, Field Marshal PhD. That would be dangerous, Marshal. Perhaps if we could just purchase the Baron's horses. Baron Tears HDML has decent herds. Pah! All you want is handshakes and greasy palms. This is war, not a country fair. Well, we can't buy Baron Tears' things anyway. Joan. So we could send a diplomatic envoy to Ashmead, or we could steal some horses. Chat, I guess it's up to you. Midnight Visty stream? Yeah, it has gone long. It's a classic long. We've ended up playing a very long game of King of the Castle. Started early and ended late. Yeah, we played some Jagged Alliance 3. We were taking a look at it. The devs very kindly sent us a key, and we wanted to have a look, and it was super fun. We played that for like an hour and a half, and then we were like, let's play some King of the Castle, and we've been playing this one single King of the Castle game for 2.5 hours or something. So yeah, it's been a long and very fun one. So, oops. Okay, looks like we're going for the steal the horses gamba. Wanna go out, Scotty? Oh, hang on, Scotty wants to go out. No war robots? What do you mean? Okay, here we go. Did we win? No, the South got some more military from that, and the March lost some military, and the rebels gained a victory point. That's not what we wanted. A is war robots. Oh, is it? Oh, shit. The Marshal sends out a squad of would-be horse thieves into Southern Territory. You wait. and wait. And after a few weeks, she admits defeat. No idea what happened to them. I've marked it down as missing in action. The next skirmish results in heavy losses for the Marcher and Capital troops alike. Oh no. Oh dear. Okay. Right, so here's the auction. So, A is Baron Faith up, B is Baron Military up, C is Stability down, D is Count's Trade up, E is Grandee's Farming up, F is Grandee's Military down. Start auction, off we go. The cheeky F fund. I appreciate the attempt. Oh, wait. Oh, yo, Viz. Okay, stability down. No. Is that the last one of the... No, it's only the second. Okay. That's not too bad, that's not too bad. It's not ideal, but it's not too bad. Okay. Okay, oh, there's my witch. For weeks, you've searched for a witch or warlock that can treat your dark and bloody dreams. The war demands most of your attention. With half the kingdom in chaos, your search has been nigh impossible. You can only hope a clue turns up soon. Not only are your dreams getting more frequent and more vivid, you're starting to doubt their dreams at all. No. Troubling news, Your Majesty. The Treadwater River has been contaminated. I'm not sure how. The Grandees got upstream of us and fouled the river. Ninth only knows with what. I'll spare you the details of what happened to the poor souls who drank from it. Rest assured that it's not pretty, and very deadly. Treadwater River provides for the whole city. If this isn't solved soon, we'll all die of thirst. Order the Counts to sneak water supplies to the capital. Keep the safe drinking water for the nobles and the army. Continue to drink from the river, or cry. I'm gonna say let's go for the. I'm gonna give you money if we do the gamble, the 70% gamble. Fuck it, 70% gamble, chat. Take my free money. Take my free money, barons and counts. Let's do it. 70%. It's not too bad. 70% chance is not too bad. That's not a bad one. Could be worse. We're going in. Bum bum. Oh, by the blood of the dead, it will be done. Thank you, Counts. Counts as effective as they are dutiful. Supplies are still rationed. At least no one's dying of thirst. God bless the Counts. Okay, the Grandees are marching through the Crown lands, pillaging and burning. Roads are heaving with refugees. Corpses clog the rivers. The capital is surrounded. You stand on the ramparts of your palace, staring out in dismay at the army camps stretching for miles around the city walls. Get down from there, Your Majesty, to get a lucky crossbow bolt. Is there any hope, Marshal? Only one. The barons and counts are still out there, Your Majesty. Their combined armies smashed the rebels in the last battle. They can smash them again. I hope they get here in time. Yeah, you're right. There's still hope. As you finish your sentence, an immense trebuchet hurls a 10-ton boulder towards the capital, crashes into a nearby clock tower, smashing it to smithereens. Like I said, Your Majesty, better get inside.
Oh. Chat. Oh.
The two counts meet on the outskirts of Baron Farm, wind whipping at their long cloaks. Good news from the capital, my friend. Well, bad news, but good for us. Oh yes, fires, wanton murders, giant spiders. Yes, all that and more. The fabric between worlds is wearing thin. The time is ripe to summon a demon. But which honoured guest should we invite? Okay, Counts, here's your time. Do you want to invite Ankhazard, Lord of Dismay, the seventh God's Smile? Lower your own faith. Or Beltheminar, the Hungering Absence, Queen of Corruption. Raise your own trade. Bing bing. Gonna be honest, we've seen like pretty much no faith things really, that feels like. Killaboon, welcome. Counts maybe running away with this. Feels pretty. Who cares about faith in this war? Yeah. The war has kind of thrown everything into a bit of an issue. Yeah, the stability has kind of become an issue. Well, now that nobody's trying to lower it, maybe I can get it back up again. Okay. Is this 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, click. Looks like you're going for a raise own trade. Not expecting rulers to shoot at Baron's troops in the knees? Listen. Is it insanely high? Or is it annoying that everybody wanted to lower it? Stockpile resources for initiating to right. There's no time to waste. Okay, the counts must raise their trade to at least 8. Okay, so that's good for me. Right. Let's see here. Taxational times. So I could tax the counts. I mean, I can get away with it. I'll just not. I'll just not. Right. The siege grinds on. That's the only thing that's happening. Another dawn breaks. Great army of the south sprawls outside your city. The last 3 weeks they've tried to fight their way in. Lamash do. Hiding. If we survive this, we need to make those traitors pay. No mercy. I have a collection of thumbscrews we can use. As evening draws in, horns blast outside the city walls. The grandees are mounting a final attack. Okay, well, I mean, I guess that was the season. Okay, Jeez, chat. A grim dawn. Sun rises on a city in turmoil. Grandees began their assault last night and we've heard nothing outside but screams, howls, and a clash of blades since. Half the capital is in flames. Soldiers run back and forth, shouting panicked orders. You haven't seen your marshal since the night before. Perhaps she's already dead. The royal court is empty except for you, your wife, your child, cradled in the arms of their nanny. The crying is giving you a headache. There must be a way out of here, right? Some secret passage you've been saving for a rainy day? Tell me this isn't the end. What's the point? Don't give up. You can still get out of here. Your Majesty, you must see this. Follow me. She leads you and Evmy up the palace walls, where you look out over the endless mass of soldiers rampaging through the streets of the city. In the darkness of dawn, you can barely make them out, and the silhouettes of countless glimmers of torches. Duck as burning arrows sails overhead. Why did you bring me up here? Look closer, Your Majesty. The army is shifting and convulsing, like a great beast in pain. Horns trumpet, hooves thunder. The barons and counts have arrived in full force, a mighty hammer smashing the grandees against the walls of the city. Victory! After that, it's just mopping up. The grandees make a brave final stand, but they don't stand a chance. Their army is crushed. By dawn, the rebel corpses clog the rivers and blanket the city streets. The crows feast like never before. Soon the armies of the barons and counts are parading through the city, waving their banners and showing off their loot. Meanwhile, Grandi Melinovich, the leader of the rebellion, is brought to you in chains. Common folk crowd into the palace to watch the trial. Kill me if you like, but Ninth God knows what I did. Kill me if you like, but Ninth God knows what I did was righteous. Sentence Melinovich to death. Stiff-backed and silent, Grandi Melinovich is dragged out into the city square and led up onto a platform with the roaring masses. The executioner's axe falls, their head bounces into the ground, and the common folk kick it around and jeer. And just like that, the south is defeated. The rebellion is over, and the kingdom is yours again.
The world could always
Merlin.
use more heroes.
Redson just resubscribed for 9 months. Merlin deserves what they get.
Red, thank you so much for the baby, the 9 months. How are you doing? Oh, we did it. Oh no, we did it! Stability, it went up slightly. Hooray, we defeat the rebellion, we're still alive! Okay, so, Jesus Christ. Okay, so the barons need to get their military to 9. The counts need to get their trade to 8, which is dangerously close to doing. And the grandees still need to get the stability down to 4. God, this is madness. Hello? All goes according to plan, Your Majesty. Let me show you. Your spymaster takes you through a secret passage in your own private office. You emerge into a hidden chamber where a number of hooded figures are waiting. These are my agents. They can blend into a crowd as effortlessly as you can slip a knife between a traitor's ribs. Why didn't I know about this chamber? Don't worry about it. The palace is riddled with secret passages and hidden rooms. I'll keep track of them for you. Soon, our spies will infiltrate the courts of all the nobles in your council, disguised as travelling bards. One of the spies tosses aside her cloak, revealing a lute and a colourful costume of a troubadour. With charm and flattery, they'll worm their way into your nobles' hearts and minds. You'll have a spy network the likes of which the world has never seen. I hope to make the gaunt of Tafelin look like a rank of amateurs. This will put a stop to their foolish schemes, and it'll keep the kingdom stable while the rest of your reign. The little blackmail is a small price to pay. A week passes before you hear more news. Your spymaster arrives in your office with a tiny scroll. small as a cherry stem clutched between 2 fingertips. This is a message from one of your agents in the fields, Your Majesty. Sent her to Count Lonesome Osborne's castle, disguised as a bard. A flute, with a flute at the ready. Open it. Of course. Wait to hear the success of your fledgling spy, 70% trade. Spymaster Spymaster studies the scroll for a moment, then sighs and holds it over a candle to flame. Vanishes in a puff of cinders. She turned away at the gates. There's no money for entertainers at the moment. Little reason to celebrate with song and dance. Expect the same story all over the kingdom. Try again in a few months. Improve your chances of victory. Focus on increasing this as much as possible in the next 2 seasons. Oh, Jan, that's XCOM. It is XCOM. It is XCOM. Oh no. A new honor guard. Yep, new honor guard, Jan. The death of your honor guard and the line of duty was a tragedy, Your Majesty. You don't have time to mourn. We must replace them at once. One of my options, counts, and the grandees. Okay, well, listen, we can't use the southern battle nuns. Not after their... Well, then again, actually, yeah, we can. Listen, the south... I've made my decision. Listen. You, after... The south... After their rebellion, their failed rebellion... I will take their battle nuns and place them beside me as a gesture of good faith. For those who are now... They're using nunchucks, yeah. The treasury is almost empty, Your Holiness. Where the hell did it all go? Maybe it was the war. I can't possibly say, Your Majesty. Perhaps you have been spending a little too freely. Yeah, I bought a lot of guns. Apart from raising taxes, we have precious few options. You get a bank loan, South of Crown jewels, that you could crack open some of your predecessors' tombs. Well, I don't really want to do any of those things. We could make more coins, Smiles. Barons and counts die just for you to put traitors by your side. Smiley face. Let's take a hefty loan from Salvant and Gaul. Smiley face. I'm sure that won't come to bite us in the bum. Banker, they take your signature as a delicate hands and sharp teeth. He watches you as you put pen to paper, eyes glittering. You're making an excellent decision, Your Majesty. You should pay us back with 25% interest in 1 year. Saddling the kingdom in debt isn't great optics, but you have no other choice. Well, hopefully we'll win within 1 year, otherwise it's not gonna go very well. Okay, so another auction. A is Baron's military up. B is Kingdom stability up. C is Count's faith up. D is Count's trade up, which will win them the game. So we don't really want them to do that, because they will win the game if they get that. E is Grandee's farming down, and F is Kingdom stability down. There you go, chat. You must do the deeds. There's a lot of Grandee's money. It's gotta fund A and F. Got 30 seconds. Oh damn, there's a lot of fucking money into D. Shit. Jesus Christ, there's 8 grand. Okay. Well. That's not good. Just as the night before, servants enter your dining hall to bring you dinner. The constraints of the siege mean it's a simple, modest spread of suckling pig, roasted apples, very modest, and minced pickles, mixed pickles, cabbage chowder, and mushroom stew. You're about to tuck in when... Great God, stop! That meat is crawling with flies. Oh, your Majesty, I don't know what happened. It was fine when we brought it out. When you reach for an apple, it collapses into mold, sending up a cloud of spores. Call the High Inquisitor. The High Inquisitor arrives within the hour. Evemy is pacing up and down with worry. Something very wrong afoot, Your Majesty. This is definitely demonic. I fear the Counts are responsible. Those bastards. The High Inquisitor opens her mouth to reply, but as she does, wasps erupt from her mouth. She screams, but more wasps. Run away. You and Evemy run down the palace hallways. A crowd of buzzing insects follow in your wake. You're at the palace doors, scrambling to get out when they slam open, almost knocking you out cold. You stumble backwards. A cluster of Counts stand there looking extremely pleased with themselves. What are you doing here? Greetings, Your Highness, and good morning. Glory to Bethamine, the Queen of Corruption. What are you saying? This is treason. The fields are ravaged by plague and the vermin, thanks to our work, Your Grace. Serfs all across the kingdom will starve, unless you do the right thing and give in to our demands. I refuse to give in. Count Infamous Devil smiles and raises his hand. Your mouth fills with horrible tingling. When you cough, something bursts free. You don't dare look and see what it is. Stop it now! Bethemia has its kingdom in the palm of her hand, ready to give in to the rightful King Zavrok. You have a choice. Die of old age in exile or be killed now. Either way, we will get the crown. Oh no, chat, I'm done. Fine. I'll leave the kingdom and never return. How exquisite. Let us make arrangements. Don't worry, Visti. I'll still care for you. I'm not leaving your side. You and Evemy are sent to a tiny island in the middle of nowhere, along with Visti II, under the watch of the least cheerful Counts in all the kingdom. We nearly won, chat. We lost the roll. It's some comfort to hear that the Counts spend a great deal of time arguing with the new king about how the regions should be portioned out. It's unlikely to end peacefully. Maybe the life of a Guthard won't be so bad. Melon. Oh, we got XCOM'd. We got... oh my gosh. The ex-monarch lived out the rest of their days tending goats. The curse of Belethemania led them ever hungry. On death, they rose as a ghoul and haunted the area for years to come. The barons attempted to worm their way into the palace was uncovered. A number of arrests why am I not speaking very well today? Arrests were made. Baron Smack ended their life chained upside down to a dungeon wall. The grandees prayed and prayed for a miracle to place Pascalo in his rightful place on the throne. No miracle came. How's the new update? Well, we didn't get to see a lot of the new stuff so far, sadly, Melon. But maybe next time. And so the demon did lay waste to the kingdom. The fields were barren, and the sky was black with insects. None were left to oppose the rule of King Zavrok, who ascended to the throne amid rejoicing from the counts. I think this is new music, though. Yeah, this is a new song. I think there was one new scheme, but that the counts could have chosen, but they did not choose it. Yeah, we got the new faction picking. Yeah, true. But yeah, I think next time, if we continue with this run, then the counts will be able to choose. Maybe they'll be able to take Loyalist, because the counts will be in charge, so they'll be able to support, like, Loyalists will have a higher chance of coming up, I guess. Well, we lasted for 4 years and 6 months. It was a really long game. Rex was the wealthiest and Viz was the poorest. The kingdom actually spelled out pretty well. Pretty balanced. Was a long one, yeah. We were King Zavok. My god, that's pretty fun. Honestly, counts went from being stuck at like the first stage of their thing for so long to just like instantly bashing out both of their like next 2 things just super fast and winning the game. Like, it was pretty insane. Damn. That was really sad. I do think, like, with some good fundulating, I do think you could have made sure they didn't fund that thing, but damn, crazy. Lose still get the Giants ending? I don't know. Monarch Grandee rivalry distracted everyone. True. Rebellions rarely win. I think we've in our playthroughs traditionally we've had a lot of rebellion wins. I think just because of how we've played. That's probably the first time I think we've seen a rebellion that's like, once it started, it hasn't actually won the game. And that's the first time we've defeated a rebellion, I think. Which is pretty impressive. Yeah. So it's pretty crazy. It's pretty cool to see. Yeah, that's true. There wasn't really much chance to get the military up for the Grandees. But yeah, pretty fun. I think with that though, we have been streaming for nearly 5 hours, which was not my intention for today. I'm probably gonna wrap up and do a big sleep. I'll be back tomorrow morning, and I think I said I'd do some Fallout, so that's probably what we're gonna do. Mr. Axo, thank you for the follow. Yeah, we'll do some. We were like right at the end of the Dead Money DLC on Fallout New Vegas. Melon. Right at the end, and we never quite finished. So we'll probably go and wrap that up. Tomorrow, we have a nice chill one. I'm gonna go and have a big sleep. Oh, I'm very sleepy. This is a very long one. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you all for coming and stopping by. We'll definitely play some more of this next week at some point, because I really enjoy it. It's very fun. So thank you all for coming and stopping by and hanging out with me. Who should we go and see? Lime is doing a stream. Spelling is hard. Skelly just went live. Oh, I just rated Lime. Lime's been doing a... Wait, is Lime been going for 9 minutes or 9 hours? I can never tell with, thingy. Have a lovely night, everyone. I will see you tomorrow. 9 hours. Heck, that's a long stream. That's too long. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Have a lovely night, everybody. Love you all very much. It's been lovely hanging out. Sorry there was no webcam today, but just had a bit of a funny sort of migraine eyes. I had sensitive migraine eyes. So you know how it is. But have a lovely sleep, everybody. See you all tomorrow. Bye.